There we are. Okay. This is very complicated. Right. Right. Sorry, chat. This is gonna take a minute. I hope you can forgive me. Get my... There it is. Complicated. Ah! Audio. Where is... Okay, how can I pop out chat? There we are. Pop out chat. There we are. I should have both chats open. Let me just double check. That is both chats. Hello, ghosts. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hi, Miaya. Yay. Okay, it is working. I am, unfortunately, because I didn't know how to set this up fully, on vertical as well as horizontal. So I think YouTube, you're on vertical. Shouldn't matter too much though, because it's Minecraft. I'm just going to be yapping and brain off playing the game. Hi, Sakura. Hello, Jania. I do apologize if I said that wrong. I am terrible with names. This is something you will learn very quickly. I am not good with names. I do apologize for that. Oh, actually, can we hear me? Oh, God. Mic audio is picking me up, right? Right? Okay. Make sure I'm mute and unmute. Hi, Midnight. Welcome in, welcome in. It is good to see you. Why'd you always gotta be snatching my jacket? Yeah, I can hear you. Brilliant. Sorry, I gotta check because sometimes if you're a regular watcher of Twitch, you know Streamlabs likes to just turn off my microphone for some reason. Forget that it exists. But yeah, welcome. This is very exciting. I've never done a dual stream before. There is a lot of words going on my screen. Hello, Kylie. Hello, Soap to Toe. Hello, hello. There is a lot of information, so you'll have to bear with me. But it is good to see you all. It is very nice. I am very happy to say hello. Hello, don't be confused, be happy. Yeah, I don't blame you, to be fair. The reason I'm doing this as a dual stream is most of my YouTube viewers don't end up watching this. Oh, sorry, they don't end up migrating to Twitch. And you don't have to do it. It would be nice, but obviously you don't have to. And I understand that switching platforms and everything is a bit of a hassle. So I was like, you know what, for my birthday, I'll just do a special one because I just want to chill with my community. I want to, obviously, my YouTube community, because you guys are fucking amazing. You got me to 20k. By the way, insane. Insane of you. 20,000. I never thought I'd get here. My Twitch community are a bunch of sweethearts. They are lovely beans. If you ever decide to pop in over there, you will absolutely love it. Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Thank you, Sakura. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Jania. Thank you, Kylie. Hi, Ria. Hello. God, there's so many people here today. Hi, Candy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hi, Iris. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, everyone. We're just going to name this Birthday World. I hope you know I am just going to be yapping and playing the game. I take this as a chance to to doing numbers too in comparison to what it normally is. Hello. I mean, welcome in. If you don't, by the way, if you don't want to, that is a lot of sensitivity. Oh, 2 seconds. If you don't want to watch on vertical, you can swap over to Twitch. As I said, you don't have to, but if it makes it easier for you, you can just hop over onto there. Because for some reason, Streamlabs want to make me pay, and I decided to set up a dual stream way too late to actually have time to set up OBS, so we're just rolling with it. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Where's my mouse settings? There is my mouse settings. There we are. Oh, we're in a little jungle. Lovely. Lovely. Jungle used to be my favorite biome when I played this game in like 2012. I used to love being in the jungle. It used to be terrible though. All you'd find was cocoa bean. I didn't know you could spawn on a tree though. That's cool. I've got to say, I've had the most hectic of days today. It has been a nightmare, but I'm glad to finally get to sit down, finally get to enjoy myself. Sadly, I could not get today off of work. I would have been streaming earlier if I could. Thank you, Megan. Thank you for the happy birthday. I would have been with you all earlier because I was actually really excited to do this. I can't lie to you. I've been waiting for this since I decided to do it. But I couldn't obviously get the day off work, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just wait. We'll get the day off when we can, and then in the meantime we'll just do an evening stream. Thank you, Baby Bread, for the follow. Baby Bready, sorry, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, Mina. Nothing bad happened today. It's just been very busy. Work, we had a retirement party for one of the senior members of staff. So, obviously, so we had to get all our work done in like half the day instead of the normal day. So instead of having 7 hours, we had about 5, which wasn't great, but I also understand why we had that much. But yeah, so it was a bit of a rush this morning, but after that, it was pretty chill. I think we sat for like 3 hours. Did you get cake, though? Technically, yes and no. I didn't get a birthday cake. I couldn't be asked to buy myself a birthday cake. I'm not going to lie. There was so much extra effort. I did not want to go to the store just to buy a birthday cake and sit on my own and eat it, because I feel like that would have been a bit lonely. But I did get gifted a cake bar by one of the employees in the buildings that I work in, and I also got a little red velvet cake at the retirement party, so I was pretty satisfied. Hi, Envy. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, I've been busy, but it's been good. And I have just been like waiting to get home. I actually had like nearly had to take a break from this stream. I'm not even gonna lie, I nearly had to delay it. Because I was feeling so ill, because I may or may not have overindulged at the food party. So I may have eaten like 7 pork pies and like 5 sausage rolls, and I feel very heavy. If you're British, you know how much food that is. That is a lot. Thank you, Easy Figure. What's your favorite cake flavor? Ooh, we're hitting the hard-hitting questions. Okay, so like, in general, it's chocolate, right? Because like chocolate is just an all-round good flavor. You can't really beat it. But if I had to pick like a random flavor, I'd say caramel. I really like caramel cake. That's really good. Or other one, I'll flip the switch on you again. I once had a chocolate mousse cake because when I was younger, I was, for some reason, I was stupid and I didn't like cake. So I basically refused to eat birthday cakes. So I got given a chocolate mousse cake instead. And it was literally just a big dish of chocolate mousse with gummy worms in. It was brilliant. It was awesome. Cake is cake, so it counts. It does. I was very grateful. It's very nice. And it was tasty too. Send this channel to the aliens. I like your model. It looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I designed it with help of a very good friend of mine. British man in a jungle biome is crazy work. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be in this biome. I would die before I even spawned in. Like, if this was real life. Hi, Envy. It's good to see you. We've missed you too. Also, I'm sorry for not streaming as much. I have had such a mess of a time getting life sorted out. And it's not gonna be fixed for a few weeks there. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Elsa. Hydration complete. Basically, I'm moving on the 12th. So that week, I don't know how much content I'm going to be able to put out. And because of the journey back and forth from work, it's really hard to say when I'm able to stream and everything. So I do apologize for the irregularness of that. I have tried to step it up in response on especially the YouTube front, because I know you guys really like your videos. You don't really want to lose out on them, and I completely respect that. So I've been putting in the effort to try and make as many as I can. So 2 a week is currently what I'm doing. If when I move I have a better schedule, then I'm planning on moving to 3 a week, but that's if you're getting very lucky. So thank you, Envy. It was very good. It wasn't actually a cake. It was literally just chocolate mousse, but I was told it was a chocolate mousse cake. It was brilliant. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's adorable. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday, but if it's 4 a.m., you should probably get to bed. I'm not going to lie to you. You should probably go to bed. I don't blame you, Rhea. That was my first introduction to Minecraft. Was down to snitching on my age a bit there, but fuck it. Ooh, that's a good question. Sorry, I really don't know how to pronounce your name. Maya? Maya. I don't know. Sorry. If I could get like the pronunciation in the bottom, so I can pronounce it right the next time, I would love that. I do apologize. The most insane character I've ever put out is probably either the one I did this week or the one from the original Yandere Best Friends series. That one, though, he was less insane and more just a sadistic little bastard, which I loved playing. I love playing crazy characters, man. I have an uncomfortably good talent at it. But as for my favorite, I can't. There is a few that take that top spot because there's so many audios that I've made that just have like such good energy, right? There's so many that I've made that I really enjoyed, and I will not lie to you. There's so many audios I've put out that I absolutely hated that you guys loved. That, which is the craziest part. Hey, watch and stream while playing Minecraft. Let's go. Thank you for the happy birthday, Cos. Maya. Okay, I'll just call you Maya. That's a lot easier. Thank you. I apologize. I did not mean to use the full one. Oh, what? These are real? Wait a minute. British man discovers fucking flowers? What are these things then, innit? These won't grow in our soil. It's not ugly. Ooh. God, I feel like ancient playing this. Hi, Kane. Hello, hello. Oh, what one of you hated the most? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. What's this? Firefly brush. Cool. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The January video I put out last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. The one, not the one that went out today. The last one I put out. I sat in a call with a very, very good friend of mine, and I talked about how much I hated it. I literally sat there for about 40 minutes saying that I felt like my acting was awful, my volume balance was awful, the sound effects I'd chosen were awful, because I was really in my head about it, because I really liked the script I made. So a lot of the time, when I like the script and I act it out, my brain does not like how I've acted it out. So I get in my head about it, and I'm like, oh, it's shit. When it's not actually that bad. Oh, that's easy, Soap. I am just insane. I'm doing well, Kane. Thank you for asking. But yeah, so that one I did really struggle with. I can't even lie. Like, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, because there was a lot of effort. It's the... I'm trying to remember the fucking title now. Oh, it's the unstable Yandere one. The one about you escaping his basement. That one. Because it upset me that I felt like I was doing bad at it. So yeah, that was a nightmare. I've actually only visited a couple countries in my life, and technically they were the same, like, period, like, area. Not technically, but once was southern Spain and once was Tenerife, so it's basically the same thing. I just realized there was a new video. Yes, there is a new video. If you want to go watch that, obviously you can go watch that. I'll be here for another, like, hour and a half minimum. I think. No, hour and 45 minutes minimum. But also, because of that, if you want to just put it on a tab, mute it, and give me the watch time, I'll also take that. Really, I thought it was great. What, that one was amazing. Yeah, as Candy says, I am very overly critical of myself. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate all the praise on that. But yeah, no, as Candy said, I get very in my own head about a lot of that stuff, because what you guys don't see is everything that goes into a video. So a normal video takes about 10 hours to make, because it's depending on if I'm making the script myself. So the midweek uploads take about 8 hours. The weekly uploads on Saturdays, the weekend uploads, sorry, take about 10. Because the weekend uploads, I write the script myself, which normally takes at least 1 or 2 hours. Oh, sorry, at least 1.5 hours. Normally 2, unless it's a script I'm feeling very comfortable with. And then in addition to that, you have editing, recording, sound effect finding. Like, I am very particular about what I use, and I will go into, like, insane levels of detail with what I get. So a lot of the time when I'm trying to find struggling sounds, for example, I look at people putting on clothes. And then I slow down, I speed up, I change the volume. Because even a tip for sound effects, if you ever feel like making a video, by the way, even just changing the volume of something. Thank you for the follow, Aether. Thank you, thank you. Even if you just change the volume of something, it can completely change, like, the sound of it, which is very interesting. That was something I learned very early on. Do you have any siblings? I have a number of siblings. I won't go into it, but yes, I have a number of siblings. Have you ever had a blooper, like, mid-reporting? Like, there was a part that you couldn't take yourself seriously? Oh, all the time. Oh, you guys don't know. I don't post my bloopers, because, obviously, bloopers are... they're just not something I post, because none of my bloopers are really funny to anyone but me. Because I just, like, make random noises and scream in frustration. It's funny to me in the moment, but I can't really post them anywhere, because the channel will just be like, yeah, no, this is just swearing. And then nuke it off the face of the planet. Sound effects are my favorite part. Listening to my voice while editing is my least favorite. Yeah, I 100% agree. There was an audio. I cannot recommend her not enough. Her name was like Mellow Moth Audios or something. It was the first video this channel put out, which is why it astounded me so much. But it was more so her use of sound effects. That's the word I was looking for. They were, like, amazing, and it made me really want to step up my game, which is why you might have noticed that my sound effects are better, or should have been better over the last month. They might have taken a dip this week, because I had to buy myself new earphones, because I like IEMs, the ones that go in your ear, but they're a lot more delicate. They tend to break more easily. They tend to be affected by, like, moisture, sweat, earwax, all that kind of stuff more easily. So you end up destroying them a lot faster. So I had to spend 50 quid on a new pair. But yeah, that was great. But yeah, I got them in. And I feel like I'm hearing a world of difference, by the way. Like, it feels so crazy different. I can't even explain. That's one way to get through the time of doing work. Ah, thank you. I very much appreciate the praise to my voice. You want to know what's funny? Like, it's genuinely very, very funny that when I started out my career as a creator, the person who got me into creating, I called them and I was like fucking in tears because I was like, I think my voice is shit. Because I didn't have, when I rocked up into the space in 2022, the space was very much dominated by just very deep voices. There was some like higher pitched ones, but they more specialized in like femboys and stuff, to be honest. The fuck was that? Music. But yeah, so they kind of did that kind of stuff. So I felt like I was like a really odd thing in the community, and I felt like, God, no one's gonna ever like it. And now people seem to really, really enjoy it, so I am actually pretty happy. But yeah, so when I first started, it was like a very big issue for me, because I didn't have the deep, like, raspy voice that was popular in 2022. You have a really good deep voice? Are you kidding? It's really good. It's not... No, I accept that it can be good. It's more that it's just not my natural tone of voice. And from, obviously, what I was seeing at the time, I thought that's what everyone wanted. Clearly, by the fact that I have 3.5 million views. By the way, thank you for that. That was a fucking mental realization to have. For 3.5 million people, they liked it. So you know what? Like, I'm being chilling. I'm just being chilling. It's great. I don't care. it really put me at peace. Glad to hear your mobility is improving, Indy. But yeah, so audio content in general, I've been very iffy about from the first day I started. So, hello, Morsa. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so that kind of stuff is what was really concerning me at the time. But now that I know that people don't really care, I just kind of do what I feel like. And it works out most of the time. Some of the time. It really depends. I don't think it's necessarily the pitch of the voice that matters, but rather the acting. Yes and no. I might get myself into a bit of trouble here, but I have watched absolute horse... It's going to sound really mean. Okay, this is coming from a place of someone who's made audios before. I have had absolute steamers, but I have heard some of the worst acting in the world in some of the audios I've listened to. Like, I'm listening to this audio, and I'm like, this person is very clearly just reading a script in the most monotone voice. There is no passion, no nothing. The video sat at like 200,000 views, and it's mostly just because they have a nice voice. But also, acting does go a long way. Like, I have heard people with a not as nice voice who have really impressed me with their acting. So that's why I try and step up my acting. Because while my voice isn't the stereotypical, like, manly, masculine, very deep voice, it's not exactly, like, really high pitched. So I just try and lean into whatever I feel like at the moment with my acting. And I just like playing unhinged characters, as you probably have guessed by the amount of Yandros that are on my channel. Do I prefer realistic or fantasy themes for audios? Ooh, do you mean like writing them or making them? Because there is a big difference between those. Like writing them and actually making the audios, the answer changes completely. Yeah, I'll officiate the wedding. Thank you, help me heal. No worries about being late. It's fine. It's only 25 minutes in stream. You still got another hour and a half here left. I was nearly late to my own stream, so don't worry about it. I forgot that dual output doesn't let me do dual horizontal. It's got to be a good balance of both, honestly, as long as you remember that everyone has a preference to what they like to hear. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has a preference. Some people don't really care about the fucking words. They just want the noise. And I completely respect that, don't get me wrong. But I like to, if I ever listen to an audio, which I don't actually have much time to do anymore, I like getting to bed and I conk out. If I ever have time to listen to an audio, I like there to be really good story behind it. Because it gets my brain thinking, and I sleep better when my brain is working, because I think it just, like, it's working and functioning, and then it just turns off randomly. I don't know why. It might not work. It might be a bit odd, but yeah, it just helps my brain turn off. But yeah, so I always put my all into acting, because it's, first of all, it's just like really fun, and second of all, it's something I really care about, especially with the what's called, the comfort audios. But the comfort audios, I really, really do try and sound as genuine as possible, because they are genuinely the most genuine possible. Because I make it specifically for, like, comfort. Because I made my channel for that kind of content. And then I made a Yandere video, and everyone really liked my mental illness cosplay. But I still love making comfort audios because they're really fun. And what version are you playing? The newest one. I don't remember. I think it's like 1.21.19 or some shit. I don't know. I find it interesting there's only a few spicy audio, not that I mind that many. I just like the acting. Yeah, spicy audios, I'm not gonna lie, you don't get many of it, not because I have anything against it. Like, I've got no fucking moral dilemma about whoring myself out to the internet. My dilemma comes from the fact that I can't I take the piss out of myself for it. Like, I cannot do anything spicy because I just laugh at myself. Like, if it's in a real life scenario, yes. But if I'm just sat staring at my microphone, my brain can't get over it. It's like a fucking hurdle. Which is harder, creating the script for a video or the voice acting? Like a lot of these questions, honestly, it depends. It really just depends, because making audios, right, is really easy. Or sorry, making scripts is really easy when it's a topic you like or you have ideas for. But if you've got no ideas, the script can be an absolute ball. Like, I've had times where I've been sat making a script and it's taken me like 4 or 5 hours because I had no ideas beforehand. So I just jumped in with knowing I need to make a script and trying to figure it out that way. But obviously that doesn't work the best. Also, Dragoon, I saw you called me a nerd. Don't think you're getting away with that. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. I was wondering when you'd turn up. But yeah, so the actual writing of the audio is normally pretty easy for me personally, because I've always been a writer. I've always enjoyed writing. It's normally the acting that gets me, because obviously I listen to my stuff back, so I don't do it all in one take because it's a script. And I very often make mistakes, so I have to go back in and cut it at very precise points and re-stitch it back together, change audio levels, make sure it blends well, which is a lot of the stuff you guys don't see, obviously, because you don't see the footage. When is Casey's SMP starting? Never. What kind of music are you into? I'm a little bit of an everything man, to be honest. Like, it really depends on my mood and everything. Like, I can get jiggy to anything. It flips quite frequently, but like my staple is heavy rock. Not screamo. It's sorry, not heavy rock. It's rock metal, but not like screamo, if that makes sense. Because I like to understand lyrics in songs. I like there being meaning. It's like my audios. I like to try and make them complex. Wow, I don't understand anything. Sorry. Me and you trying to beat Minecraft but sabotaging each other? Okay, don't give me good ideas. I'm supposed to be the smart one, Dragoon. Come on. I'm supposed to have the 4 brain cells, not you. Yeah, I have noticed that, but I also think it's because YouTube cracks down a lot. I'm pretty lucky with moderation and everything, but YouTube cracks down a lot on like violence and everything unless you disclose it, and then if you disclose it, your video doesn't go as far. So I disclose everything in my videos because I don't want to take the chance with the algorithm, but obviously my video doesn't go as far. So what's basically happening with your favorite creators when they get struck is technically fair a lot of the time, but it's also bullshit because I shouldn't have a video like completely removed for like the listener getting slapped once, but because they don't want to declare it because of how much it actually limits their videos, they end up getting penalized by the system if it gets reviewed or the automated bot comes back and like looks at it again. Rock and heavy metal is bomb though. Yeah, it's great. Besides Minecraft, is there any other game you play? I play like everything. I play like everything. Again. Hi, Maria. Hi, I like cheese. Hi, Sunny. Tips for voice acting? Oof. God. I don't think I'm good at it, so I don't really have any tips for other people. People praise me, but most of mine is just like instinct. Hi, Vespery. God, there's a lot of you. God, there's a lot of you. Hello. There's so many people. Welcome in, welcome in. I am a big FPS guy, though. That is true. Candy is right. Especially hero shooters nowadays. It used to be more just general FPS, but hero shooters have really got my goat. I'm really getting back into Marvel Rivals at the minute. It's really, really fun. I'm really addicted. I was thinking, can I get a few games in before stream? And I was like, I don't feel like tilting myself. I just personally like the skill aspect. I'm a very competitive person. I like to be the best. I like to excel, and I like to improve. And a lot of times you can't really do that in linear games like Minecraft. Like, you can build all these impressive structures and everything, but like technically anyone could do that. Like, yeah, they might not have the creativity to like make that structure or something like that, but anyone could do it given enough time or given like the plans or given the resources, you know. So, but with FPSs, it's like a lot of people can't actually do like mechanical stuff, and I really like the mechanical aspect. That's why I get annoyed when I die to a character that doesn't have very like complicated mechanical skills. Your instincts are better than mine then. Mine just come from a place of understanding. First time here, but I love your videos. Thank you for being a VA and a big fan. I hope you have a great holiday. Oh, thank you, Vespery. Thank you, thank you. I've got to say, when I act, it's more just like, as I said, instinct. Like, my brain processes it because especially when I write my own scripts, because I write my own scripts. My brain like processes it mid-sentence, so I'll say something, and then I'll catch it on my own self, like mid-sentence, and I'll just be like, yeah, no, that doesn't work. I'm very good at tonage, specifically. Like, I'm very good at recognizing the tones in other people's voices, which lets me recognize it in my own quite well. I'm very emotionally responsive. Emotionally detective should be the right word. I'm very good at picking up when people are feeling certain feelings. What's your favorite game of all time? Oh, there's too many. There's too many. I couldn't give you a favorite. So, actually, no, I could give you a fucking favorite. It's Subnautica. It is Subnautica. Thank you, Iris. Thank you, thank you. Rhea? Oh, am I ignoring you, Rhea? Oh, do you two dumbasses take each other as husband and wife? There you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss that. Hello, Chaos Moles. Hello, hello. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. I very much appreciate it, and welcome in. Sorry about that. I didn't even see that. Didn't mean to ignore you. What's your favorite ASMR so far? There's been so many, man. I could not tell you. I could not give you a favorite. You're one of my favorite VAs, so thank you very much. Yeah, no, I could not give you a favorite. It's genuinely just everything. No worries, Laura. I'm glad I could make your day. You guys have made my day, by the way. I was nervous coming into this, by the way. I hope you know that, because YouTube doesn't know. Yeah, also, I'm not intentionally ignoring anyone. I'm used to, like, 5 viewers. There's, like, 32 people here, so there is a lot of comments. Like, there is a lot. So just breathe for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. If I do miss your comment, it's not intentional. I am just dealing with a lot of messages that I'm trying to read. Dragoon, I'm not respecting that IRL word ban. Fuck off. I will redeem your points for you if I have to. I'm not respecting that. Do not ban the word thank you. My brain's already too overwhelmed trying to deal with this. Do you think I could ever do a reverse yandere? I've tried writing reverse yanderes. I don't know about acting, but I can't write them. Because I just can't get into the headspace of arguing against them. Because, like, I'm a very logical person. I'm like, I mean, it's a good deal as long as the yandere is not beating me. So, you know what? I might just go along with it. Oh, you'll definitely get at least one more video before Christmas. Don't worry about that. No, don't worry, Rhea. I just felt bad. I wanted to make sure that everyone who's getting their messages missed knows that it's not intentional. I just do not know how to read as many messages as I've currently got. Oops, I just minimized YouTube chat. Lovely. There we are. Oh yeah, and if you're on Twitch and don't want to put up with Twitch ads, you can just literally swap on over to YouTube, watch me vertically for like 30 seconds or however long the Twitch ads are, and then come back. I am sorry about those. I have to do them because otherwise YouTube said, "What the fuck is that? What is that?" Oh my god, that thing's strong. But otherwise, if I don't run the fucking Twitch plays ads before people actually view my stream, it's a pain in the butt. Thank you. I'm glad I sound adorable. The wooden axe is called breaks wood things. You know what, Dragoon? I'm gonna sit here and break a stone block specifically to spite you. Which one of the characters do you think you'd get along with the most? I mean, some of them are just straight up me. Like, a lot of the comfort audio ones are just me. Like, that's not a joke. They are just, like, my personal beliefs, my personal, like, ways I would handle situations. Especially, like, the period comfort ones. Those are ones I've always been my real self on. Because I really dislike how a lot of periods were... How periods are stigmatized. It pisses me off because I'm a very science-based person. And if people can't help when they bleed, why are you getting mad at them? It's like getting mad at a fucking cancer patient for losing their hair. It's like they can't fucking help it. Like, there's no point getting mad at them. Like, or finding it gross. It's, like, pathetic. So I've always looked down on people who trash talk, like, periods. So I've always made sure that I show my true feelings with that, because you are valid if you have a fucking period. Like, just because you are a woman suffering from a period, it does not mean you're any less than me, just because I don't get fucking periods, you know? Thank you, Valkyria. Thank you, Maria. I'm glad. Hi, Alec. Imagine being human. I know, right? How long do you plan on being streaming today? At least another hour and 20 minutes, but it might extend to another hour. It depends. I've got a Christmas party tomorrow at work. Not at work. It's for my old work. I had my Christmas party for current work at last night. I've had a very busy week. Would you ever consider making a Discord server for your channel? I've considered it, but I don't really think I would. I don't really want to. No offense to you guys, I love you guys, but I don't really want to put moderation on people dealing with it because I've been in other ASMR servers and they do get quite bad. Obviously, it depends on the community and everything you raise, but I don't want to put moderate. Oh, I'm freezing to death. I don't want to put moderators to deal with people being unruly or weird and just making them annoyed or uncomfortable, you know? It's something I've seen. And I'm also just a very, like, private person. Obviously, you get to know me. I'll tell you aspects about my life, but I like to keep myself to myself, if that makes sense. Let's make a Discord server run by just us and see how quickly we lose control. My money is on 5 minutes. That is also another thing. There is so many of you, and I have such a small circle of people that I know who would be willing to do that. I don't want to put that much of a burden on everyone else. So at the minute, the answer is a no. That's not to say it's like a no forever. I see what you're doing now. I like cheese. It's not to say it's a no forever, but it is to say that it is rather unlikely that it will happen, unfortunately. If you want to tweet at me or anything, though, or exit me or whatever the fuck Elon calls it now, you can do that. That's still fine. I have no issue with that. No worries, don't apologize. I'm glad it helps, Lysindra. Yeah, the stigma is just stupid to me. Like I don't get it. I've never gotten it. When I was a teenager and I learned about them the first time, and my friends would say, "Ugh, gross" and everything, I'd just be like, "Are you fucking stupid?" I've always just thought it was dumb to get disgusted by something that's like that natural. Like, yeah, you can get disgusted by gross stuff, but like, don't vocalize it. Even if it does disgust you, like, why are you vocalizing it, bruh? Like, you're just pathetic. You're making it someone else's problem because you don't have the emotional maturity to just like be understanding. It's like the biggest red flag in the world. Just a no for now, rather than a rather hard place to manage like that. Honestly, yeah, it would be. To be fair, even if I had a Discord, I'm really bad at talking in it. Any of the people who are in here that are my close friends, like Candy and Dragoon, can testify. I am very, very, very bad at replying to messages quickly. Sometimes people will be waiting on my answer for ages and ages and ages. Because I'll read a message and be like, okay, I'll reply to that with this. And then I'll forget to reply to that with this. And then I'll get back to it like 4 hours after, because it'll come back to me like, oh shit, I didn't reply to this person. But I always like to take my time when replying to stuff. No problem. I'm happy to answer most questions, just not overly personal questions. Favorite type of pasta? Spaghetti, easily. Okay, I only left you in the dark weeks and weeks once. Okay, don't make it seem like it's an everyday occurrence. Hi, Holly. That's awesome. Thank you for following and supporting. Yes, it is my birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday. It's really nice of you. Stop calling me out, Dragoon. It's my birthday. Can't you be nice to me? I've had to work my butt off, and then I had a party. I ordered food, by the way. I ordered like a nice big 2-patty chicken burger with bacon and cheese and everything for today, like tonight, in advance from a place I really like because I was like, oh, I'm going to be hungry. And then we had the retirement party for my colleague, and I didn't realize we were going to have that. So I ate a bunch of food and I was stuffed. And then I got home and the burger got delivered. So that's my breakfast for tomorrow. I'm going to have like a heart-stopping burger for breakfast. It's going to be great. Yeah, I do put most, not all of it is my ideals, but a large chunk of the comfort ones are specifically my ideals. Thank you, Holly. I'm glad you love my videos. Do you sometimes have time to go live more often? Not at the minute, because at the minute, I live an hour away from where I work. So I work early morning till like 3 o'clock, and then I've got to come back for an hour. Then it normally takes me an hour to get everything ready for the next day, like have breakfast, have lunch, and then I've only got about 3 hours left. If I want to put out content, that normally takes at least an hour a day, if I average out it over the week. So it's just like the kind of thing where I struggle to it. When I move, I'll get at least another extra hour, which should mean if it should mean that I can strike out a video in a single day. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Which means I should be able to go live more often, but obviously that depends. Of course I acknowledge you. I acknowledge all of you. There's a reason I talk to all in my chat. I don't know why more people don't do it. It's great. I get to see the unhingedness of all the people who like me. Though also in the area I'm moving to, my Wi-Fi is going to be slower, so I might struggle a bit to stream and, well, not put videos out, but I might struggle to stream a bit more. Because obviously the videos are determined by, what's it called? The videos are, no, sorry, the stream quality is determined by the, what's the word? The Wi-Fi. And unfortunately there is no like good Wi-Fi available for where I'm moving. There is like proper full fiber Wi-Fi. Finally a village, God. There is proper full fiber being built in the area in the next year, but until then, it's going to be a little worse than the one I have now. That is Dragoon. That is true. Tasty chicken burger for breakfast is true. I was fine. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really. I planned on it anyway. The second it got to my door, I was like, yeah, screw it. Dude, it's so look. I was fucking feeling ill before this stream. Before this stream, it arrived about an hour before the stream. I was feeling ill. Like, I'd eaten way too much. I was feeling sickly and unhealthily so, by the way. And I kind of just, like, waited on it. And I opened that bag and I checked on the chicken burger to make sure they didn't put any of the toppings in, because I don't like salad on my burgers. And they didn't put any of the toppings in, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, that looks good. And I was actually somewhat tempted to try and eat it, but I knew I was going to throw up if I tried to eat it. So I managed to fight off the urge. Thank you, Vespri. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh yeah, I hate healthy food. My yandere is playing Minecraft. True. I eat fruit and veggies. It just depends what they are. I ain't a carrot. I eat carrots. I don't eat fucking Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are wank. Can you do voice impressions? No, sadly. They've always been something I've wished I could do. I'm very jealous of the people who can. I can't morph my voice too much. I can change it up a little bit here and there, to make it a little less distinguished. but I can't change it completely like some voice actors can do, because some people can do some like crazy stuff. Did you know carrots aren't actually good for your eyes? They lied to us. Yes, I do know that, because it was my country that perpetuated it, because they were trying to get people to eat during the Blitz, and it was harder to get like meat and stuff, so they were trying to get people to eat more vegetables, and they were like, oh, well, we'll just lie to them and say carrots are very good for you, and they'll like help you see in the dark and everything, and for some reason everyone fucking fell for it, so it worked. I mean, it lasted for like years. Casey, best Scottish accent. Oh god, I actually did one at work by mistake. No, I. Get the fuck out me swamp. No, it's not in my brain at the minute. I cannot. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Midnight. Brussels sprouts are poison for real. I can do a much better Scottish accent than that, by the way. I'm just like absolutely zoned out. You have a favorite type of yandere? Fiction, of course. I have a favorite type of play and a favorite type in general. In general, my favorite type is like the softer ones, but my favorite type to play, specifically play, is the unstable, like insane ones, because it's so much fun. To explain to you how into the role I get, I will forget to breathe. That's how into the role of the yandere. So I'll like finish a portion of the script, and I'll realize that like I'm buzzing because I haven't breathed. Breathed? Brew breath? I don't know, man. Language is hard. I did know that. It's very cool. Better than eczema. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But they are really, really... eczema is actually really, really good. I'm very jealous. Everyone says, you sound just like them. And, like, I've listened to their voice. They're just British. They don't sound anything like me. They're just British. Like that's it. For the 5,829th time, please breathe. I've forgotten how to do that. I think I'm having a stroke, honestly, with how stuff that's going on. Oh, I got weakness from my suspicious too. I got nothing from that one. Collab with Otto Voice. I don't actually know who that is. Casey, real question, cat or dog? I have both. Next question. Oh, suddenly I know how to breathe, Dragon. Please don't do that. Get away from me. What do you do in your free time? What free time? I like to read. I like to play video games. That's pretty much it. I like to watch YouTube. That's it. It's pretty much those three things, because I go all in on one of them. I'll normally go back and like do what? Sorry, I'll get back home and I'll do like one. So I might decide that I just want to read a book tonight. So I'll sit there and like read for like 3 hours, or I'll be like, I want to play games tonight. Ooh, what books? Fantasy. Fantasy. I love fantasy. Thank you, Maria. What's your favorite dog breed? I've always loved Alsatians. They are such sweethearts, and they're just like gentle giants a lot of the time. Though I will say I could never own one, but Belgian Malinois is also very sweet. Drink water now. You aren't the boss of me. Also, Arkish, I saw you in here. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you a minute ago. Everything's going back like really fast. I only just noticed the fucking chat now. If you're still here. How many people is actually here? Oh, now I have to.
Happy birthday, KC. May your fish and chips always be crisp and well seasoned, and your trains always on time.
Thank you, thank you. Hopefully, my trains haven't actually been too late recently, so curious. Where's my stream? Gonna be
To be
audio
crisp
here.
and well seasoned.
That's 15 of you here and 26 on Twitch. Holy cow. How many of you are there? That's crazy, bro. That is 41 people. Mental. Economic state of Antarctica. Pretty good, then. I feel like Antarctica's pretty good. You know, it's got quite a few millions of oil and natural resources sat in it, so... Oh, close that. I cannot... 15 people in here, I think? Yeah, 15 people. Yeah! When did you start making ASMR? 2022, correctly. So then it was a lot more of a just like whenever I felt like upload kind of thing. And then I built my schedule around that being the weekends because it was the easiest time for me to record. Yeah, but Viper, if you were a multimeter, it wouldn't matter because you're American, so it would be in a nonsensical measurement. Enjoy your sleep, LA. I own 3 German Shepherds. Lovely. I like big dogs. They are like my favorite. I think, therefore I am. See, my issue is that I never think, and so I never am. Pretty simple. The only time I think is when I'm locked the fuck in on video games. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I am smoothing. Just like, brain off. Completely disconnected. It's really bad recently, though. I've got an, like, I've gotten back into Marvel Rivals. Like, I'm constantly thinking about, oh, when can I fit in some more time? Oh, yay, Proper Village. I'm constantly thinking about, like, when can I get in more time to play it and everything. It's bad. I'm like, oh, I really want to climb the ranks. I'm like, I really want to climb the ranks. I've got the competitiveness back, even though this season's a bit lackluster and the balance is also shit. I'm still really enjoying. I am an addict. Oh, 100%. I'm a creature of habit and a dopamine addict. Those two will never change. Everyone uses the same electrical measurements. That's what you want me to believe. Fucking Americans will use like piddle pox, like volts or something. Piddle plop. We already knew this. Shh. Listen, I have my brain's clicked properly with aiming on Widow again, and I've had the satisfaction of just like killing a lot of people in the game, and my brain wants to go back to it. Okay, that's the best way I can describe it. Bye. Enjoy my ASMRs. I love big dogs. There's so much sweeter, I feel like, than little dogs, but also there's just so much more to love, you know? When you give a little dog a hug, it's a bit eh. When you give a big dog a hug, it's like, fucking hell, I've got a giant on my hands. What's your favorite type of Yandere to write? It has to be the unhinged ones again. It's just so fun going to that place in your head. Because obviously it's somewhere that you don't usually go unless you are mentally insane. So like thinking of the reactions and the escalations and how to sound convincingly insane is really fun. I don't blame you. I miss Overwatch 1 too. But I quite like Rivals. The only thing I don't like is their game design philosophy, but then again, I can't change that, so I kind of just, like, bite the tongue and put up with it. Well, I don't bite my tongue and put up with it. I complain like a little bitch, which is why I'm not streaming Rivals today. I thought about it for about 2 seconds, and I was like, I'm not streaming Rivals on my birthday. I'm like, I get very competitive. I do not like idiots on my team. I do not like feeling like I'm the only one playing. If I feel like I'm winning, or sorry, we should be winning, I get really, really annoyed. It's bad. Very bad. Are you more, like, extroverted or introverted? Okay. I'm an introvert that can be extroverted, if it makes sense. Like, I prefer to be alone, right? I prefer, oh, sorry, not be alone, but I prefer the quiet. I prefer it to be nice and relaxed and everything, but I also don't mind socializing. Like, I can absolutely socialize. It's just more of a when socializing happens kind of deal. Like Plat 1 in Overwatch 1 and haven't touched Overwatch 2. I don't blame you. That game's got a really bad reputation, so... A lot of the people who tell me they don't play it, I don't blame. Murder the cows! Oh. How did I do that? Why am I holding the X in the wrong hand? The heck did I do? Game didn't want me to kill it. See, I'm the opposite. I'm introverted at home. Normally, I'm extroverted in public, but only normally when I'm with people. Otherwise, I just kind of like ignore everyone. Unless I need to do something. Like if I've got to walk past someone, I'll smile at them. That's the extent of it. I always, by the way, make sure to smile at people. The habit. Voice crack of the century right there. It's a habit I picked up when I was younger, and I've just always continued to do it. I always smile at people when I walk past. No matter who they are, what they look like, always give them a quick smile. I have a lot of beef with cows. I mean, I've got 31 beef with cows. All raw. Yay, I've got a shirt now. Casey's finally becoming a man. His voice is cracking. Shut the fuck up. As we discussed, I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, bitch. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. I do really appreciate the birthday wishes. It's so nice. I don't really know, to be honest, Maya. I don't really know which ones I'd put together. I feel like none of them would really work well together. I think they just clash. Did we? I swear we had this discussion. Did you think? I can't remember. My brain is addled. Then again, I don't trust your brain either, Dragoon. So I might have to go look at the evidence. Don't you go back and edit that message, by the way, because I will know. I will look at that little edited screen, and I will judge you for it. I'm a very loud person anywhere. I'm loud when I'm with people. Like, I like to joke about, I like to be fun, I like to, obviously, make everyone happy. If I'm by myself, I don't fucking speak. I don't care. Like, if someone has to sit next to me, I'll just say, like, Yeah, and then I'll just ignore them the whole rest of the trip unless they try talking to me. Then I'll make pleasant conversation because I'm not a knob. Ooh, what is this thing? They're ugly trees. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, my leg! The hell, man? I think it's just easier to be social when you're with people you actually like. And then when you're not with people you actually like, you just shut the fuck up. Oh, no. Sorry, as I say, I literally just, there's a lot of people here. As I said, I'm used to like five viewers max. Typically, most of you guys not talking on Twitch. Not a, like, what's the word? Not a throw at you guys, by the way, on Twitch. I love you guys. I love the lurkers especially. But it's just like, I'm not used to this many messages. My brain is trying to understand it. And I'm trying to play the game, and I'm trying to think of responses, and I'm trying to read more messages. It's a lot. So, Casey, what you wanted for Christmas? Anything Pokemon related. Or Lego. I like that. Most of the stuff I've got most of the stuff I need or want. I don't really look at stuff that I'm like, oh, I want Christmas presents. These are what I want, you know? I think I have a one or two Yandere Demon videos out already. Oh, that is a temple. I do not want to pass near there because I do not want to get the jump scare face. There's a Tesco's near where I live, so we can do that. Does your model have lore? Yes and no. It has lore. I'm just not finished fully writing it. So, what's your favorite movie genre? I am very attention deficit, so I can't watch movies. Like, it's very hard. Normally, the most, like, time I can spend in a movie is an hour and a half, which makes animated movies actually quite good for me, because they're normally quite short. But any movie outside of that kind of time frame, yeah, I just lose interest, like, pretty much immediately. I can't. Yeah, I mean, the people who I hang out with know how hard it is to get me to watch movies with people, because I will just, I will just sit there with a movie on in the background while I play video games and just like not pay any attention at all, because the noise is just noise. Maybe one day, Soap. Thank you, Dragoon. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I mean, I get that a lot. Not even just with audios. I can be very different in person, or how you meet me. Because I'm someone who typically is very, very nice. I always try and be very, very nice and professional, even if you don't deserve it. But when I have anger issues, so when I get mad, I get very mad. And it's kind of like a switch in my brain that gets turned on. And I just, like, I get swinging. Like, so you wouldn't know. It was more of a turn of phrase, Dragoon. It wasn't meant that we have something coming up. Don't worry, buddy. Yeah, no, I don't think about my speech. That's something you've probably noticed with the stream. You like anime? Love anime. Love anime. I loved anime before it was fucking cool to love anime, and I got literally bullied for it. Like, people would take the piss out of me for it. And I just ignored it. Because I liked it. And I was just like, fuck you. I said, it's interesting and it's fun. I mean, anime, again, it's like with most things. I like the story and the context more than I like the actual, like, genre. There are some I'm more partial to, like action, magic, fantasy, that kind of stuff. But it's not like I'll only watch fantasy or I'll only watch action. It just depends. It's like, actually, Sakamoto Days was one that I was actually really disappointed by, because I watched it and I was like, oh, first episodes are quite good, but I went back to it, like episode 4 or 5, whenever he gets like, he gets shot by the guy and he just loses all the fat, and I was kind of just like, I really don't, I find this interesting, so I kind of just left it be. But outside of that, I'm normally quite a big fan of most anime. Oh, wheat. I know at least one of them is the ironic thing. One of those bullies is watching anime right now. Or, well, not right now, but is a watcher of anime. It's always the way. They mock it until it's cool, and then when it's cool, they'll happily put up with it. Are you a yandere in real life, Casey? Oh? Just don't check my police reports, okay? They're private for a reason. Feather. Ah, expensive girl. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I do my best. I try and help with comfort, and I try and feed feed the desires with the yandere, but at the end of the day, it's what they'll mock it till it's cool, and then they still mock you. Exactly. When I was really young, I'm a healthy weight now, but when I was really young, I was really skinny, and everyone used to take the piss out of me for it. This is another reason why I really am, like, really supportive on, like, body dysmorphia, like, this kind of shit. And everyone used to bully me. My family used to take the piss out of me for it and everything. They called me, like, bag of bones and all that. And everyone used to come at me for it, for being really skinny. So I developed not an eating disorder, but I tried to eat to gain weight, and I was overweight for a good 4 years, I think, when I was like in my teenage years, and then I started getting bullied for being fat, and I realized when I was in my late teens, I was like, yeah, there's just no point in fucking listening to them. Like, if someone's gonna be a dick to you, they're just gonna keep being a dick to you. They're not just gonna stop. Like, that's how they feel, unfortunately. Like, you shouldn't have to feel pressured to change your ways to satisfy someone who doesn't like you. Like, that's how you are. Like, if you want to get better for you, that's great. I wanted to get better because I was only mildly overweight. I think I was only like 2 or 3 kilos overweight. But whenever I ran, I tasted blood. It was bad. I think it was also because I just didn't run. I didn't like move around a lot. I would literally just get home and sit in my chair for like 7 hours playing video games and then go to bed at like 4 a.m. But yeah, so like there was no point to me in trying to get others' approval. It's why I dress the way I dress now. I dress like a fucking goth, by the way. If you don't know me, pleasure to meet you. I'm goth as fuck. I have long black hair. I wear a trench coat that's black. I have trousers with chains on it. I have shoes with chains on it. I have rings on every finger. I have a chain earring that connects to my lip. Like, I am the goth of goths. Thank you. I'm glad you like my accent, Laura. And people still try and, like, mock me for it. And they're like, oh, you're one of those things. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, people's opinions are people's opinions. But if it's not in a professional setting, I'll dress how I want. I'll be who I want to be, and it's up to me. Sure, you can think it's stupid, you think it's silly, but that's, again, their opinion. And I don't let people's opinions shape who I am anymore. Why do you need so many chains? It's for all my victims, duh. Actually, it's because... Okay, it's gonna make me sound really acoustic. I like the sound of the trains when I walk. The trains? The chains. I like the sound of the chains when I walk. I like it. I like the way they jingle, okay? Yeah, exactly, Maya. Yeah, if someone doesn't like you, they're gonna fucking take the piss out of you for anything. I'm glad I'm where I'm at. I'm healthy, like, weight-wise. I'm healthy physique-wise. I'm not... I've got the clothes that I like. I've got the outfits I like. Like, it's great. I wear a chain. No, I wear about 17 chains. There's one around my neck, but that one's not, like, gothic at all. It's a little elephant holding another little elephant. You like FNAF? I've never actually played it, to be honest. Do you like rings too? Yes, I have rings on every finger. I very much like rings. They are very fun to me. My hands feel naked without them, which is why I don't like going to work, because I have to... I leave my rings at home, because there's just so much to do. Bad loot free. Sorry, there's so much that you've got to put up with for work. And there's so much that I've got to scrub and everything because I'm a cleaner. That I have to just leave them because I don't want to put them all on, take them all off, leave them in a place where they could get stolen, you know? Today is your birthday? Yes, Izuku, today is my birthday. Welcome in. Sorry, I didn't mean to trigger you with the word, the W word, sorry. God, it's Nike. What am I gonna do next? Fill out a job application? Sorry, that's my fault, man. That's my fault entirely. When you say your hair is long, how long is it? Oh, it's fucking long. How long is this now? I did just get a centimeter off last Wednesday. Yes, last Wednesday I got like a centimeter off of it. And it goes down past my shoulders. Let me check where it is at now. Like if I was to drape it over my like left shoulder, like I put my hair in like a ponytail kind of thing, drape it over my left shoulder. It just goes over my left shoulder to let you know the length. If you're a girl, that'll make sense because you can do it. If you're a girl with long hair, I should specify. But if you're a guy, even a guy with long hair, you probably fucking don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't blame you. Hi, Cloud. Ow. My bones. Yeah, so my hair's been long for ages. I used to have it like really short. The reason it's long is honestly just because of spite. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that's a lovely lava pit. Very well placed. Nearly died. It was mostly out of spite when I was younger, because my mother always made me get a grade 1 everywhere, and then she only let me have a long fringe, and I looked clapped. So when I was like an older teen, I just like started getting longer and longer hair, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just want my hair long. Damn, that is pretty long. Yeah, it is. As I said, I'm a rock music enjoyer. I mean, like, I like I like banging my fucking head. But it's great. I don't like my hair, so I have it short now, never going back. Fair enough. Not for everyone. Everyone has their own preferences, to be honest. I mean, I didn't like having short hair. I have been told that. I have been told that, Holly. But yeah, I mean, I just prefer my hair long. That's how it is. Do I have any idea what you should get your friend for their birthday? My brother in Christ, I don't know what... People ask me what I want for my birthday. I don't fucking know. Well, I couldn't give you an answer. I don't know what I want for my birthday. I don't know. I feel bad accepting anything. You know? So, like, yeah, as Rhea said, it depends on what they like. Oh, Candy, thank you for the 32 months. Christ, that is a crazy number. We are approaching 3 years, which is terrifying. Oh my god, I forgot. No, I have been streaming 3 years. I started streaming in December of 2022. Oh my god. 3 years. Holy shit. And my 3-year anniversary is already passed on YouTube. That passed like months ago, though. That passed in like August, I think it was. Technically, I made my channel like way earlier than that. I was like in like June, but I didn't upload on it until like August. Been here for a hot minute. Yeah, it has been a while, but I am very glad to have you here. I love to headbang at metal festivals. Mine is getting close to my hip, so it's not risking a neck issue. Yo, that's cool as hell. Oh, thank you, Itaku. I hate dark forests. So hard to traverse. Minecraft's so complicated now. I'm just watching like visual effects fall from the sky, and I'm just like, what is going on? What the? What the? Are you the surprise someone or ask what they want type of when getting gift? I'm gonna be honest. I don't really get gifts for people. I more do favors. Unless it's someone I'm very close with, I don't really get gifts for people because I don't believe in gift getting. Because I never got gifts really as a kid. Not because my parents didn't believe in them. It's because they didn't like me. But little trauma dump there. But no, I never really got them as a kid, so my brain doesn't go to them as forms of affection. Like I don't when I want to show my affection, I do it in a very different way. I don't show it with gifts. Sometimes I do. Like obviously, if I care about a person enough and I really want to make them like happy, I will go out of my way to think about a gift and everything. But a lot of the time, I just don't. I just don't do gifts because my brain just doesn't go to it. When I do gifts, though, it's more of a ask but surprise. So I ask in general what's like the kind of stuff they want, and then I surprise them with what I actually got them. Because I'd prefer it to be at least a bit of a mystery, but I don't want it to be a full mystery, you know? I don't like disappointing people. It's always the worst feeling, you know, when you get someone a gift, and you can tell by their eyes that they just don't like it. What do you want from your birthday from all of us? A big happy fun time, which you're giving me right now. I mean, live their lives, Holly. That's all I'll say. Live their lives how they wanna. Just stream element. Actually, no. Don't just water. Ugh, hydrated. My lips are getting fucking chapped. Oh, now I gotta hydrate again. God damn it, Ken. Hydration completed. I think I'm catching a cold, but I can't get sick on the last 2 days of work. I have 2 days, and then I am free. And then there's just this weekend, and I am going to try and get my midweek audio up for... Yeah, so we're on the 19th with on Friday, aren't we? Yeah, so I'll get my, obviously, audio up. You'll get another 2 audios before Christmas. There we are. That's the idea. You'll get one on Saturday this week, and you will get one on Wednesday next week. You will not get one on Saturday because I will not have time to pre-prep 3 videos or more, and you might not get one the midweek after. It depends when I get back because I'm visiting friends and family and everything over the next over the time. So, will you adopt me, Casey? No. I can't even look after myself properly. I could not adopt fucking anything. I just barely look after my animals. Then again, they're not exactly hard to look after. They scream at me when they want food. It's quite easy to tell. Any secrets you can give us on the topic of the next 2 videos? Well, Saturday's probably going to be a follow-up to the Unstable Yandere, because you guys really like that, and I like giving you what you like, so I will probably think about that. Maybe a force-feeding one that was knocking about in my head. Another version of a force-feeding audio. But outside of that, no clue. The midweek audio will probably just be a random script I choose, but that's about it. That's all I can tell you. What pets do you have? I have a dog and a cat. A Jack Russell and a tuxedo cat, specifically. Monk is a queen and can scream all she wants. No, she cannot. Do not, coddle her. She is annoying. There's a reason she's not in my room right now. It's because I've been ignoring her, and she's grumpy about it. My friend looked after her for, a period of, a week. And so whenever she meowed, they'd be like, oh, I'll feed her. So she got fed, twice a day when she was only supposed to get fed once a day. And now she's taken it to whenever she meows, she'll get food. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since then, and she still hasn't realized that it's me, and she's not getting increased food because, firstly, it's expensive. Secondly, she'll get ill. She will just throw up from it. She's got a very small stomach, and she's just got eyes bigger than her stomach. Oh, this is a very steep cliff. Feel very unsafe. Christ almighty. She also has treats. She does. It's not like I don't feed the cat and give her treats. She's got biscuits on the side. She gets a pack of wet food every day. She gets treats on occasion when she's behaved herself. Ah! Creeper! Stay away. Stay away, you evil bastard. Cats, am I right? Yeah. Yeah. As a cat, can confirm. I am loud, annoying, and obnoxious. Isn't that right, chat? Now I've backed you into... Don't fall down the cliff, please. You know what? Just because you told me not to, I'm going to go do it. Screw you. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. I will say it is good to be back streaming though. How dare you, Candy? It's good, very good to be back streaming. I have missed it very thoroughly. It's just so hard to find the fucking time, man. That's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to with the move is that I should have more time on my hands. I shouldn't have to be getting up as early as I'm currently getting up. I shouldn't have to be traveling as long as I'm traveling. I should be getting home way earlier than I'm currently getting home. It's a big collection of everything that will save me time that I can then put towards stuff I enjoy, like gaming, streaming, recording, voice acting. There is so much I want to do, and it is just literally the time constraints that are screwing me over. And I have tried, probably not the greatest way to do it. I've tried to like make more time for myself by missing an extra hour of sleep every day. So instead of getting a guaranteed 8, I've got a guaranteed 7 minimum, which I normally get. Oh, sorry, I go to bed with 8 hours of clock. So I get up at 5 and I go to bed at 9. But I've started recently going to bed at 10 and still getting up at 5. So I've decreased the amount of sleep I'm getting, but it hasn't negatively affected me. So you asked, just because the question was asked doesn't mean it be answered. I'm so full of energy, but I'm not used to it. Would I be good at acting IRL or like voice acting? Maybe. I don't know. I used to like the idea of acting, but I kind of got embarrassed about it. I used to really like drama, and then I just kind of saw drama in school as like a waste of time. Because I'm not really a theatre kind of kid. Like, I like the emotions of it. I like the thought that goes into it, how you portray stuff. It's why often when I'm talking about writing scripts or like voicing the characters, I'll go into like a lot of depth about what I was thinking when writing certain parts. And like if someone critiques my audio, I'll be like, actually, they reacted like this because of this. Because I think a lot about it, including with when I was younger, how I would act. But it's just something that doesn't really take my fancy. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I don't think I ever have a place to do so. Oh, I want a cat reveal, sir. I love cute cats. I'm like 90% sure. No, actually, you wouldn't have seen her. I showed her on stream before, but not on joint stream. Twitch has seen her. I've probably got a picture of her on Facebook. Not Facebook, sorry. On X. Used to be Twitter. I don't use Facebook. Why did I say Facebook? How do you feel about musicals? They're not bad. They're not my cup of tea, but they're not bad. Have you ever dyed your hair? My hair is dyed black right now. It is normally really blonde. Like very blonde, like bright light blonde. I don't like it bright light blonde, so it is black. I've always wanted it black, and I like it black. You posted her on X/Twitter many times. Yeah, because she's an annoying little shit. No, it's actually because she likes to, like, follow you around and everything. And it just makes it easy to take photos of her. Smokey wasn't like that. Smokey would just hide in a different area. My favorite genre to read... Oof, probably fantasy again. Are you Malfoy from Harry Potter? No, that's platinum blonde. I'm light blonde. Platinum's nearly silver. I wouldn't recommend trying to go blue if you are a ginger. My older sister was ginger and she tried to go blue and it went green. So unless you like green, you could try it. But there is a risk of that. We do miss Smokey. He was a little legend. He will be missed. Right fucking next to me, by the way. He's in his little urn next to me. He watches the stream, just like he did in fucking real life. Though he's not as disruptive, so... I wish I could put Mog in a box sometimes like that, but I don't want it to be in that box specifically for a long while yet. Since you're a Brit, can you say bottle? Do you want me to say it like an actual British person, or do you want me to say it like a fucking stereotypical bottle? Because I say a bottle of water. Now, if you want the stereotype of a bottle of water... Is your sister permanently green? No, she's not permanently green. She's not an Oompa Loompa. But she did go green for like 2-3 weeks. It was quite funny. Yeah, he did like to do that. Mog's just taking his place. She's now the loud one because he's not there. So she's just taking his place as the loud one. It's great. I will say I don't actually speak with too much of my accent, but sometimes I will slip into a very heavy accent of my version of my accent, and then I'll even catch it, and I'll be like, fucking hell. But also, I'm mixing, like, American vocabulary, because if you haven't been able to tell from my videos, I Americanize my, like, vocabulary. And because it does better. And it, like, confuses my brain sometimes, so I just, like, default to a random, like, word. A bottle of water! There you go, bottle of water. Where is bro going? Narnia. This is normally what happens when I play Minecraft. I normally spend, like, the first 7 hours just, like, exploring, looking for a place I like to build my house. How many languages do you know? One and a little bit of Spanish. I can't really speak Spanish back to people, but I can understand and I can read it to a relatively decent degree. I can count pretty well. I can count all the way up to like 300 in Spanish. It's very, very pointless. But outside of that, I only really know the basics in Spanish. Other than that, though, no other languages. It's just English. I am British born and raised, though I do have South African blood in me from my grandfather, but not very much, because he came over here when he was a little tiddly baby. Morning, governor. Morning, governor. What you do there? Say a bad word in Spanish. I don't actually know that many curse words in Spanish. Go eat your tea, Bonnie. I had tea, not like dinner tea, but I had tea, just before I started stream, because I was like, I need tea. And you know what? It was fucking lovely. I really enjoy tea. It's so good. I don't help any of the fucking stereotypes of the British, by the way. I like tea. I have the accent. Oh, you want to come in? Sorry. Look now. I have the accent, obviously. And I am very stereotypical in my mannerisms. So it's great. Tea is so good. I've tried coffee before, and then I've like actively tried iced coffee and everything. I can't get into it. Just don't really like coffee. Just not something I actually enjoy. Which is a shame, because it looked quite good. I'm British and I think tea is overrated. Then you're not British. I'm sorry, you got lied to at your birth certificate. Yeah, I mean, I've been up for how many hours now? 5 till 8. So how many? 12? 5? No, 3. So 15 hours I've been up. 15 and a half hours, sorry. And I've also been... I had to do an entire day's work in half the time. So I'm a bit tired today. I apologize. Casey is a British shock of the century. Okay, can I tell you guys something? Like, I love this person. I don't mean any hate towards them. But there was someone in my comments like a month ago that asked me if that said my British accent was really convincing. But they use the words "but." I can tell by the way you say certain words. They were like, "Oh, I can tell that it's an accent by the way you do this, 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 and this." But like I was putting it on, and I just went into the comments and I was like, "Brother, I can walk down the fucking road and go to a Tesco's. Like, what do you mean? I'm not really British. Like, what do you mean you can tell it's fake?" Like, please, because I want to know where the hell you're learning your languages direction from. Because I am the most British motherfucker you will ever meet. I am a walking stereotype. So, like, where the fuck did that information come from? Where did they build their repertoire? Because, like, what the hell? I was just flabbergasted. I was like, what do you mean? Like, whenever someone speaks to me, they instantly recognize it. The only time they don't is when I'm speaking to an American. They think I'm speaking in an Australian accent. That's about it. They thought I was putting, like, actively putting on a show, like, an accent. And I was like, no. My real voice. Like, oh, could have fooled me, you know? I don't really know, because, when Americans do the accent, they do it like this. And I was like, okay. But I'm British. I was like, I am British. Like, that is a fact, unfortunately. It is not something that's curable, unfortunately. I am the British. You're just making your voice British? I wish I was, man. I wish I had some fucking, like, cool-ass accent. That I'm, like, actually British. I've been colonized. I'm a tea addict. Tea addicts are, like, dream role of mine. They just couldn't handle. I can't get. I've never been able to get over it. Like, I read it like a month or two ago, and it's always been in my head since then. Like, it's always been playing in my head whenever I fucking have like a really British like moment, like when my voice slips, and I'm just like, Christ Almighty, how? I don't get it. They're jealous. I don't think anyone's jealous of the British accent, I'm going to be honest. The only people who are is the people who want to listen to it. My fucking, like, channel banner is literally the Union Jack. I need to get a new one of those, mate. I made the one myself, that's why it's so awful. But, I want to get a new custom one done. I just haven't had the time or the money, really, to just spend it. You're too British! Excuse me! There is no such thing as too British. How do people not crush on you at work? I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things, you know? To be fair, a lot of people have told me, oh, like, your accent's really attractive, right? How do people not find it attractive IRL? And it's like, where I come from, my accent's a dime a dozen. It's nothing really special. Because I come from the south of England. Like, it is just the south of England's accent. That's just what it is. Like, it ain't something, like, cool or nifty around here. It's just stuff. To answer your question, Iris, yes, we do. Zombie? Hello, Mr. Zombie. Would like to put an axe in your skull? Okay. No, it's not. We still do. You're in peaceful survival? No, I'm in normal survival. Hello, buddy. Oh, I was so tempted. I wish I could murder him, but I'm not going down in that hole. I ain't trusting it. There could be a creeper in there. I ain't jumping nowhere. There could be a creeper. Oh, forest fire. Fire. I love fire. That is also very true, Vespery. Something I have noticed, though, in a lot of Americans is that they, like, vehemently deny the fact that they have an accent. It's quite funny. Have you ever played Dress to Impress? No, but I've watched people play it, and I find it quite funny when they just make them look like aliens, so. You should play Yandere Simulator. It's perfect for you. I would, but I don't like the dev who made it, so I kind of just avoid making it. Thank you for the follow, Vampire Tiger 95. Much appreciated. From what I know about Yandere dev, he's just a guy who really like strung along his like audience and just milked them for money to try and get as much money out of them as possible, because someone else built his entire game like from scratch in like 3 months, and he was building it for like 5-6+ years, I think it was, at the time that this like controversy bit came out. And like, yeah, I get you can't really rush creativity, and he was constantly adding new features and everything, but it was never finished, and it was never fully released and everything. It was always like more to do. There was always more being advertised that he'd add, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm all right, thanks, mate. Hello, Vampire. Hello, hello. I Dress to Impress on stream. I've been thinking about doing a Minecraft stream. I thought, sorry, not a Minecraft stream, a Roblox stream. I think it would be quite funny. I like climbing trees. You should see me IRL. Dude, I love climbing trees IRL. It's so fun. I just get bored. If I just get bored while I'm at a park or something, like, I just climb a tree. So much more fun than just not doing anything. I'm breaking. I was... Little features are cool, but where's the main story? Exactly, man. Exactly. Like, it was sacrificing so much. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Megan. Welcome in. Welcome in. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Dazzle. I also appreciate it. Would you ever consider playing Yandere Simulator despite not liking Yandere Dev? I mean, I would. Like, probably, but it's just, like, I'd have to spend money on it, and I'm very stingy. Thank you, Vampire. No, I know you're not forcing. It's just, like, I'm very stingy. And it's not a game... It's a game I would, like, exclusively play on stream for, like, content and everything. Like, it's not something I could really see myself playing in the meantime, so it's not something I would jump to buy. A lot of the games I stream are games that I would play in my free time. I just stream them because I'm like, I might as well stream them because I'm playing them in my free time 90% of the time. Travel to any country in the world, what would it be? Oh, that's a good question. It's a good question. What would it be? I think none of them. Every country is shite. I'd rather stay in the UK. No, I think maybe Canada. I think that would be exotic enough for me for at least the start. I think traveling to Canada would be enough for me because Canada is the like what's it called like similar to the UK, but it's also Americanized. I could not go to America. I'd be too afraid of the food. Not even the gun laws. The food. That's genuinely what scares me about America is the food like quality. It's genuinely. That's not a meme. I refuse to eat any American imported products. Like I'm genuinely like petrified they're gonna give me cancer. Like that's how sketched out I am. You like visual novels? I like them, but I don't have the attention span to play them. I liked Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a very good one. But I very much did not like how long it took. I'm very much a click through. If you've ever seen me play Pokemon, you would see that I just go, no more dialogue options. Skip, 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 skip. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Megan. Canada's cool. Lived there for 6 months. It also depends on where you go, to be honest. Like cities more or nature. Fair. I mean, to be fair, that's the same with the UK. That's why I said it. I feel like it's pretty similar in a lot of ways, but also just different enough that it'll feel like a vacation. Like I won't just feel like I've gone down fucking like Skegness or something. What do you mean gun laws? True. What about Euphoria? Never played it, unfortunately. I know, it is a fucking big flex. It's 20,200 now, which is mental. I mean, it's not even been, I think, a week since I announced hitting 20,000. Hi, Roxas. It's not even been like a week since I hit 20,000. I'm already 200 subscribers up. That is crazy. Like I can't. It's I can't put into words. Like I'm so grateful for just the support that I cannot explain it to you all. I made, as I have said multiple times, I've made this channel on a fucking whim. This channel was not supposed to go anywhere. It was not supposed to be something like insane, like it's gotten. It was not supposed to be something that I like continue with. It was supposed to be something that I try once. I'm gonna fail on it. I'm gonna get embarrassed by it, and I never go back to it. And then my first video like went relatively viral. It got like 10k views or something in like the first month, and I was like, holy shit! And I got like 200 subscribers off it. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome! So I wanted to keep doing it. As a Canadian, I'm offended. Most of Canada hates the US right now. Ah, true. Then again, a lot of countries hate the US just because of the fucking tomfoolery that's going on with trade and everything. Well, no, there is a Maya. There is a technically a caveat to that. We are allowed to own guns. Our gun laws are just like way stricter. So there's restrictions on what guns you can buy. There's restrictions on who can buy them. There's like thorough background checks. Like any kind of mental health issues, they just basically fucking tell you to go to hell. You can't even get one as a police officer. You have to be specially trained for it and everything. Um, the only people who are like ordinary, quote unquote, who have guns are farmers. But farmers are in such technically they're supposed to, so when they get investigated, right, when a farmer gets investigated, they're supposed to have like multiple safe spots where they keep their guns that their families don't know about, and they're supposed to be inspected like to make sure they're adequate. So like it's like a spy mission when you go into a certain like farmers like farmhouses, if that makes sense. If you go into their farmhouses and try and find their guns, you're going to really struggle because they are like insanely well hidden because they legally have to be. I have heard Canada is very cold. Yeah, no, to be fair, a lot of people don't know that we actually can own guns. Like, if I was a hunter, I could get a gun easily. You can buy a gun for recreational use in the UK. There is just a lot of loops you have to go through, and there is a lot. It's a lot harder to get away with crimes with them. There's still shootings in the UK. It's just a lot like less than America because of how strict our gun laws are. You know. You can't buy them like very easily. There is, as I said, insane background checks and everything. So it's like mental. I think you'd be holding a sword instead of a gun. To be fair, I haven't. I've held both before, not at the same time, obviously, but I've held both. Holding a gun just feels weird. Holding a sword feels fun. Holding a gun just feels intimidating. Like when I was holding the gun, I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is just like looks like a piece of shit. It just looks like like oddly shaped piece of metal, but like it could kill so many people, and that was so unnerving to me about holding that gun. It was like, Jesus Christ. Hydration complete. Thank you, Candy. You have what? Yeah, I've held a gun before. I've done PSAs, everything for it. And I held a sword because you can actually buy swords in the UK. You're not really supposed to. They're mostly decorative purposes, but it was technically a decorative claymore. It was like it was a historical thing. I was moving it and everything, but I have held a sword because I'm a nerd. And I saw a claymore on the wall, and I was like, "Can I pick it up?" And they were like, "Yes." And I was like, "I'm picking up the claymore." So, bye, Megan. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope you have a good time. Well, actually, we're coming up about. I am getting a bit tired. Okay. I think I will call stream in a few minutes. You've got me for like 3 or 4 more minutes, and then I'll call stream because I do have to get up early in the morning, and I've got my work event tomorrow. Or not work event, my old works Christmas dinner. Can't speak English today. Holy shit. But thank you all so much from like the bottom of my heart. This has been awesome. It's been a really, really cool first experience, like getting to see you all in here together, getting the chats like merge and talk and everything. It's been awesome. I am so grateful to have gotten to celebrate with you all. It's so nice. I've loved it. Like, so thank you, like, from the bottom of my heart. Like, thank you for like coming and saying hi and spending the day with me because it's great. Now, these 2 hours have been fucking brilliant. I have no complaints. Of course, there's no need to thank you. Oh, sorry, thank me. I am just unbelievably grateful. I mean, you've turned up today. You've wished me happy birthday. You got me to 20K. You support me in my stuff. Like, there's nothing more I can say. Like, you guys are just fucking awesome. Thank you. I am glad you enjoyed the first live. Hopefully, many more will come. Can't say when, but hopefully, many more will come. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. I will make sure to have a good rest. Right, where is the engine? Oh, I can get ready.